So guys, just as a bit of an add-on today, like I say, keep doing little bits and pieces, and hopefully the knots don't, the knots don't take that long. What I've gathered here is I gathered a piece of eucalypt bark. Well, I don't know which species it is, but I just thought it's supposed to burn well because apparently it's why they keep having forest fires in Australia. But I've never tried it before, never touched it before, so for the first go, I've just got a piece here and I've tried breaking it up. It doesn't seem to powder, it crunches up. It doesn't seem to powder up, so it's not going really fine, which isn't very good if you're looking for a, for a tinder, especially for a spark. But I thought, right, well, I'll try this, and we'll just see if it takes a flame. And if not, maybe I'll try a little bit of a firelighter, just as a bit of, just one-off extra thing to do, because the knots don't take very long. And I've never done this before. Let's see, first thing is we'll see if it'll take a flame. Well, it's definitely not bursting into flames. I mean, if you put the test on, if you put a flame onto something and you go 1, 2, 3, well, 1.2.3.4, it should be in flames. If it's not in flames by then, it's not a very good. It's definitely not kindling. Definitely not tinder, I mean, but maybe it's not very good kindling either. 1.2.3.4.5. Oh well, it's starting to burn, but only just. Not too good there, so not very promising. Right, we'll try a little bit of just a bit of a firelighter on there. We'll see how that goes. If I tuck that into there, because that's where the... Oops, here we go. There's a lot of flame, but how much is the firelighter? We'll soon see. Give that a little while and we'll see how that goes. So obviously, if this is good, there's a potential it can pick up big long strips. I'll grab one. It comes off the tree naturally in big long strips like that. That'll roll up. Very dry. Obviously, that'd be great for just breaking up, sticking into a kelly kettle or a little hobo stove or something like that. So I was, I thought, well, if it'll light with a bit of a firelighter and burn, good fuel. I don't think it's going to though. It's smoky and it's hot. And it does burn, but not particularly readily. It definitely doesn't look like it's going to be what you would call your go. It's not going to be my. They're not going to be my go-to sticks, which is a shame because they're nice and light and they're really easy to carry and they don't powder up. But no. Definitely burning, but they need a bit of heat. Definitely need a bit of heat to get going. Seems to be okay now though. No, I won't give up yet. I won't give up on them yet. We'll give it a try in the old hobo on the kelly kettle, something like that, and see how it goes, eh? Got a firelighter and plenty of fuel in there. Well, they're going now, but definitely not kindling. Definitely not kindling material. A bit fussy for that. Not unless you've got plenty of good firelighters and other stuff to go with it. Tell you what, that's giving off some bloody heat. Oh well, good one. Catch you tomorrow. Oh, hi guys. Well, what I've done here basically is I've just got some bark from a couple of local trees that are very common, Manuka and Kauri. And to save a bit of time, what I've done is I've scraped up some. I'll bob you down here, I'll show you. What I've done is I've scraped off a little pile of dust from the dry inner bark and just peeled a few of the very fine bigger bits, which I know won't take a spark because I've tried. And I was wanting to see if I can get this, if this dry inner will at least take a bit of a flame, and then if it will, then obviously the next step is to sort of build that up and see if I can get a fire going with it. So anyway, a bit more experiment. Told you there was more to it than just one thing. Got to build up. Oops, bagger. Slipped. No. I did get a flame, just a quick one, but it gave me a flame. And she is. And I drop a piece of wood on it and put it out. Ah, so that's a potential to a bit more practice on that, a bit more experimentation. Maybe it's just the case that I need a bigger pile of the ash. Get a little coal going there. Oh well, definitely worth further experimenting. So that's okay. It is going. Probably need a bit more time, a bigger pile, possibly even actually putting this inside a tinder bundle, ready to go. It's not exactly taking a flame and getting itself going as something like a birch bark would, but the fact it gave me a flame, I'll do a bit more experimenting on that one, a bit more work to do there. Now what I've done here is the same sort of thing again. This is with the Kauri. I've just collected some scales that were loose on the Kauri, and I've scraped off a little, used one of the scales to actually hold it, but like a little pot of dust. I'm aware that with the Kauri, obviously we've got the resin, which I already know, chopped up, crunched up fine, will take a spark, so that always helps. But I think the couple of experiments I'll do from here is, one is to try possibly the Manuka and get a little fibrous stuff off of it and give it a really good crunch up like you're making a bird's nest. Maybe run some a bit of magnesium into it, or see how that likes maybe with a little bit of rubber or something like that. And again, a bit more experimenting with the sparks. This one, like I say, I know it might be that sometimes there's not a lot of resin around. It can be difficult to collect some, in a decent quantity. So this is just a bit of a backup. You could scrape up some of the inner bark if this lights, and the resin. Or obviously, if you've got other means, you can crunch a bit of resin in there and see if it lights with a spark. But I just wanted to see if this will take a spark. There we go. Having to be very careful with this because of there's a little pile of it on this one of the leaves. Definitely not bursting into flames, there's lots of sparks getting right on it. Potentially a coal though. It's not giving me a flame, but it's definitely giving me a coal. Although the powder's very light. I might just give that a little quick go with the magnesium, just sprinkle some magnesium shavings over it. Spread them around a bit so we don't get just one bit of a burn. And what I might do is just give this a little mix in. And that. Now, see what that'll give me. Again, no flame, but definitely a bit of a coal going on. No, it's definitely glowing and coal, but not bursting into flames. Oh, for the joy of the pine and the birch. Another experiment. Try working on them.